Hi guys, what about having a quick revision about what we have covered during the last week of Unit 2? We continued with our reading lesson, A Reluctant Traveler, and we identified summarize or summarizing. What do we mean by summarize? When you summarize a story, you tell the important events and details in your own words only. You do not change the ideas. You do not add your information or your opinion. You do not add unnecessary examples or questions. You just take the major points of a paragraph that you have read or maybe a text. You write it in your own words, and that is summarizing. Also, we got introduced to a new poem, Beyond Borders. Let's read it together. Beyond borders, to tell the truth, as the plane hovered over the city lights, I felt afraid. The tide borders, endless sand and empty expanses, the different rules. But then I arrived and found myself a guest at a table, groaning with meat, bread, dates, tea, and more. Laughter sweetening the night, we shared stories, exchanged histories, gentleness entered the room. So in this poem, the writer explains what he has or she has experienced in the new culture that she has visited. Most of you said that this culture might be Asian or African Arabic country. Since we have dates, we have endless deserts, sands, there are bread, tea, and more. So don't forget to memorize it for the next week. Also, you practiced listening. Every one of you guys did a great job making a presentation about a different culture, and you followed these questions. You maybe most of you have really traveled to different countries, but the others imagine that they have traveled and made research to present about the culture that he or she chose. In the writing, we covered a new or the first type of writing, which is a process writing, or we call it how to. From the word process, we can figure out that a process writing is when I have steps to follow in order to make a certain procedure or to reach a certain goal or to do a certain task. So in the process, I mean steps to reach something at the end. For sure, do not forget that it is also a paragraph. So I should have a topic sentence. I should have details. The details include the steps, and I should have a concluding sentence. A process paragraph describes the steps necessary to perform a process or a task. A topic sentence introduces the process that the writer will explain. It's very important to introduce what process I'm talking about. Maybe you will say that I will teach you how to make tabbouleh. So in your paragraph, you have to put the steps that you follow in order to prepare tabbouleh. Supporting sentences are the middle sentences that describe the sequence of steps, and also we have to use time word orders. In the concluding sentence, I might restate the topic sentence, or it might include a suggestion for the writer. Some of the time words that we can use, these are some, not all. First, second, next, then, later, after that, finally. Pay attention that all the time words, time order words are followed with a comma, except then is not followed